Yeah, like who is nice as Po Lambeau. Every bar, and this like my fifth flow in a row. Swear I'm truly gifted, feel like the tide just truly switching. Told Brody hit them switches in your hood with no permission. Me and God, it's me and God right on my mission. Ayy, you know that it's only us. You know that it's only us.
Yo, what up? It's your girl Shayna Sherie for Drawlin World official www.drawlinworld.com. I'm here with Po, also known as TJ the Poet. What's good? His album SIXA just dropped everywhere officially. Congratulations. You see it. You see the album cover. So we gotta get
SIXA.
SIXA for real.
Yo, I wanna thank all my day one fans and everybody who was tuned in from the beginning, not even just now. From the first mixtape I dropped in 2012 when I was just a kid to now dropping my first album. I'm in the greatest space creatively that I've ever been in. I wrote maybe 25% of this project, and the other 75 I just said it. Like it was just there. I just said it. And I only wrote certain parts of it just where I had to hone in on certain bars and like stack entendres and yeah.
Cause I know your vocabulary like is bananas. Like that's one
I'm just trying to change the world. I'm just trying to change the world. I love it. I'm all smiles. I'm in a great space. I'm in the greatest space I've ever been in my life creatively. I've never been in a space like this. I locked in. I got the cover art ready, simultaneously running the brand. You know, always got to rep the brand. Hold up, got to get the OG logo in there.
Shout out to Cairo Casanova for real.
Shop Cairo-Casanova.com, and got my second fashion show this year coming. I got my third fashion show actually coming to end the year. It's crazy that we're talking about the end of the year right now, but we halfway there. So I'm just trying to keep the ideas flowing and keep coming with new, innovative, creative ways of marketing as well.
Definitely. And to hear you say like you in a great space, like creatively, like with so much going on in the world right now, just to hear you say that like it's a big deal. Because I know a lot of different artists had a lot of different things to go through, especially with the whole pandemic and everything like that. So like right now, like as far as an artist, like from your mixtape to your album, how do you feel like you've grown?
Well, I've grown in every way. And before I used to pursue music. And now I just am music.
Okay.
I'm just one with it. Like I'm just one with the flows and the things that I'm able to do. But then I'm always looking for that next way of thinking. That next is something special. I can't even describe it sometimes.
Wow. So let's get into SIXA. Let's talk SIXA right now.
Hold on. I gotta show the chain. I got to see my chain. It's a little small. I don't know if they can see it, man, but
that's tight.
On the chain.
First, let's get into this cover. How did this cover art come along?
Well, I'm from 66 in Malvern, but I'm from Little Lotus Road. It's a little dead end, a little quiet, a little block behind the 6. But I moved there in 2004. And it's ironic because my dad is from 3 streets down. He's from Malvern too, but he's from 63rd Street. But he grew up there at my great grandma's house. But you know, it's just ironic that he raised me in the same neighborhood. You know, me and my dad have played basketball on the same courts and all that growing up. So growing up in West Philly, just even outside of 66th Street was an amazing experience, especially around the time that I grew up, because it was just an era. Like when we were all kids, it was fun. Everything was about fun and living life and coming home from school and throwing your book bag in the house and running back outside and grabbing your bike or your skateboard or your scooter or whatever it is that, you know, that we were doing at the time, or Bakugan or Beyblades or whatever. We had every game, every toy. We played Uno. We did it all outside of the violence and before all that started, because it wasn't always about that. It was, we was still, we was still throwing the six up because that's just a number that I identified with because that's the area that I'm from. And not only that, I embodied that and I rep it in a positive way. Later this year, I'm doing and this is something that I'm going to make a habit of doing. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and it's going to be for the children in the elementary schools where I grew up. But I didn't actually go to this elementary school, but it's in the neighborhood that I grew up in. So, I just want to give back to the kids in my area because I know that, it's very difficult sometimes in Philadelphia, with different children, their parental situations or whatever have you. So I feel like, through Cairo Casanova, I'm able to bless others. And I want to bless the children with new backpacks and some new designs that I came up with, just so, they're able to go back to school, post-pandemic and have confidence in their new bag.
Right.
Because I know every time I went to school, my parents made sure that I had a cool backpack. And I know maybe it might not be some kids out there that's able to have the luxury of something as simple as a new bag or however I can help. It's not even just about the backpack or anything like that. It's just, I'm just thinking of ways that I can help those in my area, not even just repping the area just to rep it, but repping it to help those and uplift those in that area. Because I'm talking about it all day, but what use does it do if I'm not helping the people that are there still?
Right. Because giving back is real, real important. That's what a lot of people tend to forget. Like, you could go anywhere in the world, but it's just like, I feel like you should still give back to like where you came from. Because at the same time, it's like where you came from is still a part of your journey. It's still a part of your history. And, we from Philly. So it's like, it is what it is. And it's like a lot of the time you see people go up, you see people, like whether they still on or they fall off, it don't matter. It's like your city is your city. Like, and helping, especially for the kids, because it's like they the future, just like we the future. It's just like, so it matters. And no matter how big, no matter how small, just giving back it counts. It affects.
Right. It does.
So tell me about, like, I know it's a song you got on the album. It's top 5. So tell me what's your top 5 favorite things about Philly, or your top 5 favorite things about yourself.
My top 5 favorite things about Philly.
Mm-hmm.
My top 5 favorite things about Philadelphia. I love Larry's. That's probably my favorite cheesesteak spot. I ain't gonna lie, that might be number 1, unless it's 66 in Malvern. But I mean, if I'm not going there first, then I'm going Larry's. Then I'm about to name all cheesesteak spots right now. All I'm thinking about is food. Probably like D'Alessandro's. Y'all can feel free to argue with who got the best cheesesteaks too, though. And then maybe I'll slide back to my hood and go to Overbrook Pizza. That's a classic one. If you know type of. I ain't been home in a minute, but I know they just closed down Vincent's. I probably would have went there too. But off the cheesesteak spots, I love my side. I love my side. That
I had
gotta
a
be
feeling you was
4th
gonna say that.
I love my side, and then 5th, probably Art Museum Steps. I be feeling like Rocky. I ain't gonna lie. I used to play baseball, so they used to, like, our team, we used to run downtown, and that used to be where we ended our run at. Yeah, I wasn't that good at baseball, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I was a better basketball player. I'm a hooper for real.
A hooper, boy.
Yeah, my top 5 favorite things about myself. I don't know. I would just say what all my interests are: with fashion, poetry, visual art, like what you see here. I like to. I've found this like new appreciation for painting again. Like, I don't know like what it is, but I've started to get back into that. Just my favorite things about myself are just anything that I do creatively. Like not even just something just like physically about me. I'm not worried about that. Like it's just the things that I create because I'm creating something that is going to last forever. And that was the goal with this album to make something that will last forever, and while making a cover that is somewhat controversial, depending who you ask.
Right. So you said like you wrote some of this album and then you freestyle some of this album. Like, so with your, I know that you combine, which I think is like amazing, like how you combine your poetry and with your rapping. Like with this, what was the studio process like this time?
Well, I have a home studio now, so I like to record pretty much in solitude because that's when I get into that mode, like I mean, I just get into this mode. It's something else. It's something you would have to see, but nobody sees it because I usually record alone. I built a studio in my apartment. I just got an apartment in Los Angeles downtown. So yeah, got a little space in here, created a soundproof area for myself. And I lived here now for 6 months at this spot. It's my first spot though, but it's very satisfying to be able to lock in and make music and have it instantly.
Right. So that means like you was producing like this yourself too, right?
Oh no. I got the beats just from like producers that I'm a fan of.
Okay.
Yeah. I went and got, somebody whose beats I really admire, who I discovered actually off of YouTube. Manny Manhattan. He just makes beats that just draw me in. So it's like I think I got like 3 records on there by him. And it's crazy because I just couldn't stop recording. I submitted my album on June 1st, and that was only like 4 days ago.
Right.
And I just couldn't stop recording because once I got myself into this album mode phase, I just couldn't stop it. And I'm still in that mode, and I'm still hungry. So, there might be a SIXA Deluxe.
Okay. So we're gonna look out for the SIXA Deluxe. So what's your favorite on here? Like what's a couple of your favorites that you recorded that's on this album?
Light of Mine Say Their Names is definitely one of my favorites because I'm talking about things that are going on in our current life, and that's relevant to the children who are coming up, who are going to be born into a post-pandemic world and a post riot and Black Lives Matter year world, if kids were born after 2020. So those will just be things that they learned about versus things that we were old enough to be a part of and experience the way when we were growing up we were taught about Jim Crow. And that's why on the cover, can I cuss?
Go ahead.
That's why on the cover it says "fuck Jim Crow." Because it's just the answer.
Right.
It's just the answer to all our problems. I feel like that's what this cover is. It's the answer. Like a lot of people would be afraid to flip the script how I am right here. And I was actually inspired by this picture that I found on Twitter. And it was a Black man. He looked like he was a slave, and he was hanging a Ku Klux Klan member over like a little lake. And I saw that picture, and that's where I got the inspiration to do this, to have the courage to do that, because a lot of people wouldn't go do that.
Right.
And that picture that I saw was the only time I've ever seen that done. So, I wanted to keep that ideology going because I thought that they were on to something and they should have expounded upon that. So that's what I did here. So I have myself in a Cairo Casanova Onyx t-shirt, classic 2020 t-shirt. Hanging Ku Klux Klan member, rightfully so. And then I have a younger version of myself riding on a bike, like how we do, riding on the pegs with one of my very close brothers from my block. And he has a halo over his head, symbolizing that, he has passed away. He passed away in 2000. 18. He was
My
a victim of gun
condolences.
violence. He was a victim of gun violence. But on this album, I have a song called Slide for You, poem to Big Justin. And it was actually a poem that I wrote. And then I actually stopped writing it as a poem. And then I just started singing it. And then I just sang it on one of these beats that I found. So that song is called Slide for You, poem to Big Justin. And that's Big Justin on the bike. RP, bro, I love you. And then I have little girls jumping double dutch in the back, because when we were growing up in Philly was safe for little kids to be able to play outside.
Right.
Now, every time I look on the internet, I look on, them pages. I ain't gonna say they the names of the pages, but when we look on them pages, we keep, we see the score, we see what's going on. So I just want to symbolize, like, that's how it used to be. In the back is how it used to be. Everything that's going on is how it used to be, except for the new me. Everything else is how it used to be. That's to me. And then it says, fuck Jim Crow, Black Lives Matter. It says, fuck Jim Crow twice, actually. It's one on the door, too. And then on the top up there, it says SIXA. And, I'm from 6600 Lotus Road. So that's just me. And that's my favorite basketball team, too. So, it's just who I am. I invented this logo on 66th Street on Lotus Road when I was growing up. It's on my chain too, in memory of my grandmother, who was on vacation in 2009 while I was out here on vacation. I was 11 years old. She was in a car accident. She passed away while she was on vacation. She was dearest and closest to me, and she taught me how to write poetry, how to rhyme words, how to be consistently poetic, just through what I believe to be my gift. And she brought that out of me. And I lost her at 11 years old, but I still carry all of her teachings, and I'm locked in.
That's amazing, like, that you had that connection with your grandma. I'm sorry again for her, my condolences for her passing, but the fact that you had that connection with her, or that she taught you that, because it ended up being something that affected your life and helped you find your gift. And it's interesting how different people come in our life sometimes, or we're ancestry, like our ancestry, or different things that we know, like in our family, helps open the door to say, hey, this is your gift, or this is us, or this is part of us. And it's like, and you might like look down the line and you find out like so and so was also into poetry. So it's like, it's sometimes it's in our blood, or it's in our DNA to like be great, or words like definitely have a real important thing. Just like even in our history, like when we start to dig deep in our history, we find out like how important words to our people. So tell me, is there anything that you want the people to know about this album that they might not know? Well, of course, I mean, it just dropped. So is there something personal that you want them to know?
I really thought that the cover was something that we needed to see. I thought I needed to see it too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, when they show us our history, right?
Right.
Oh, I got hands, I ain't gonna lie. When they show us our history, that's gonna be funny on the video. When they show us our history, they show it in a way where it's normalized for us to be dehumanized in textbooks. So let's see what it's like when it's the other way around. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I want to see.
I think as an artist, I think taking risks.
I'm also a visual artist, though. I'm a visual artist as well. So I create pieces like that.
Yeah. So taking risks is important, like, and expressing yourself is important, and fully. And
shout out to Serena Robertson. Her and I collaborated on this cover art.
Shout out to Serena.
Y'all, she's from Philadelphia as well.
The collab is amazing. It's definitely amazing. I know.
Yeah, without her, she brought it to life. She definitely helped me bring this to life.
That's tight.
Definitely.
So is there anything you want to spit from the album right now for the people?
Top 5 Dead or Alive. When I came up with flows like this, it was in the garage. Shawty, where you at right now? I need a massage. He ain't who he pretend to be. It's all a facade. Yeah, I just been going with the flows. I just been learning more. Yeah, y'all niggas don't want beef. Y'all some herbivores. Y'all gonna get on track to spit shit that we heard before. And ever since I got a taste, I wanted more and more. Yeah, there's just some shit that I pen and I cannot fake it for real. No make believe or pretend. I would say niggas back, but we knew we'd be here again. Already I'm a GOAT. I've been doing this more than 10. Friends turn to enemies. Enemies turn to friends. We went from Impalas. Now we jumping out the bench. Yeah, and still I'm iller than most. And I flew your main joint out just to chill on the coast. I got little shorty busting it open, taking shots off the boat. And I told him I would make it, thought the shit was a joke. Now my location remote, it's just some shit that I wrote. I'm in the phone, I'm speeding this for the times we was broke. Yeah.
Hey.
Today. I ain't gonna lie, at first I ain't even know what to say. I know sometimes we get heated, we get carried away. Cause if I see him around the way, then I still drop him today. Yeah, bodies drop when niggas drop locations. Real soldier from the SIXA, cause that's where I'm stationed. I told Brody keep his head up no matter what he face on. I see a op, we still gonna chase him. He can write it in ink, I bet I still erase him. I see man's on road, then we still gonna chase him. Dairy product rappers, soon dates expiration. Was never necessary, never had expectations. Yeah, when I get enraged, I put the pen to the page. Young fire starter, I just set it ablaze. Deep down, my father thought the shit was a phase. Yeah, he thought the shit was a phase. Yeah, niggas sending shots. I bet we never get grazed. We just some 6-eyed Lotus Road babies. How we was raised. Yeah, it's how we was raised. Top 5 dead or alive. I said top 5 dead or alive. Me and Josh A. hair was the same length when he died. So his dreads would be this long today if he was alive. Spiritually gifted, nigga, I'm from where souls get lifted. Yeah, I did every flower except eucalyptus. Me finding real love at this age just isn't realistic. I come from the trenches, sirens in the distance. And I swear it's like I'm always talking, you never listen. Yeah, we been social distance, be for social distance. And it's crazy because I never put you in this position. And this is my deposition. Spin back and we ain't missing.
Speaking of flowers, why did you choose flowers for your project titles?
Because you know I'm a poet, and you know roses are red, violets are blue. So my first idea was to make an album called Violets Are Blue, and then I changed it to just Violets with an S, and then I made it Violets with a Z because I'm slept on. And then I just started spelling all the flowers with Z's. So from the span from September, I believe I dropped Violet September 15th, 2017 to January 19th, 2020, I dropped 4 flower mixtapes. And in the middle of that, I dropped Heartbreak Hotel. So I've dropped 5 projects since the end of 2017.
Yo, like 5 projects and then this album. So
and then SIXA. This is 6-1, of course.
That's 6. Right. So who inspires you? What are some people that inspire you?
My mom really inspires me. She's like my biggest inspiration. I could say a lot of rappers, I could say that, but my grandmother, rest in peace, she brought this out of me. She taught me how to do this. And even the oil paint aesthetic that this painting has is a method of painting that she taught me, and we painted in multiple different methods when I was growing up. So she taught me a lot, and I was just paying homage to her in a way by doing the oil pastel type of painting, because we used to draw and paint together and play guitar together. I can't say anybody else has inspired me more than that, because no one has ever taken the time to like coddle me, but also teach me and bring something great out of me that I didn't even know was there, because I used to be a very quiet kid. And then once she brought certain things out of me, by the time I was like 6 or 7, I'm in school at lunch, and niggas is making beats on the tables, and we in 1st, 2nd grade, niggas making beats on the table. I'm the only nigga spitting that shit though. Like, and I'm still cool with all the guys from even around that time though. So a lot of people could tell you like I was the king of the composition books for real. I don't think nobody was iller than me. They took so many composition books from me. I can make so much, like, I can make so much money one day off of a composition book of me writing in 4th or 5th grade that they probably just threw in the trash. Like, it's crazy. My books used to always get confiscated. They was full of rhymes.
Pen game crazy.
I think, but you know, I mean, I would say my grandmother, but, and then, I mean, I could just say artists that I enjoy, but I feel like inspiration, if like inspiration is relative. So and it could also be temporary. But the reason I say that it's relative is because I could compare inspirations. Like I can say, well, this person inspires me or has inspired me more than other said person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I just think like, I don't think anyone has inspired me more than my grandmother. Like she's like my hero. Like she taught me so much in so little time. And when we were doing it, it just felt fun. It didn't feel it. And when I lost her, it was abrupt. And it wasn't like, it wasn't something that I would have ever expected in a million years if I ever lived that long. I would never expect, you know, I would never expect that. I would have never expected to lose her in a car accident while she was on vacation. But she taught me how to be great and how to be elite and how to carry myself and she was an English teacher as well. And she was a forensics coach. It was like you know, like a debate team. So she really just taught me how to get into the English language.
Right.
And she brought that out of me. And now just like bar for bar, I feel like I'm able to go with the greats and say anything just strictly off of like vocabulary and just experiences that I've had in my life. I've been to over 20 countries. I've seen a lot of different types of things, even though my cover only depicts you know, where I grew up. That's my nest though. Like, but I've experienced a lot more than that in my life. And I'm eager to experience more and blessed with more music.
Right. So I'm sure
I love the people who listen to me. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Like I love you like you my family. I love you. Because I probably have family that don't listen to me. If I don't know you and you listen to me, thank you. I love you. Thank you.
That's so big coming from you, like to the people, like everybody that I'm sure has been watching on you from YouTube. Like I know, like back in, I don't even remember. Like I seen the video you were backstage, you were freestyling, and I'm just like, yo, do y'all peep his vocabulary? Like, y'all hearing what he's saying? Like, and you was just going on, and I'm just like, yo, like he's just fire. Like
I'm
just
trying to balance my head like T.I.
I don't think nobody could get that. T.I. had that joint mastered down. I don't even know how he did it. It was on
I don't know how the fuck he did that shit.
I don't even know. But like
I throw that shit in the air and might never come back on some Bobby Shmurda shit.
Yo, he had his own like I don't even know what you call it, like system that he used to wear his hat. Like
yo, he got that joint like this. That shit be like this. I miss them days. That shit was hot. Yo, that's somebody I used to I got an answer for you. The first album I ever heard. Sorry, my 20% battery thing just popped up. The first album I ever heard was Get Rich. No, that was the second album I ever heard fully. Was Get Rich or Die Trying. The first album I ever heard was Life After Death, Biggie Smalls. That was the first album I ever heard. So sonically, that's where my mind is. That's why I be still on that 90s like that. That's why I still say the word ill, because them niggas taught me how to rhyme for real. Like I was watching, I'm like, yeah, I was just a little light-skinned nigga, you know? Like niggas was like, I was rapping about girls and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to start spitting that hard, like that shit. Like that's what Big Bro used to tell me. He used to tell me that. Because we was the only people who rap from the block at the time. Like if other people rap, I didn't know about it. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I just didn't know about it. But it's more artists from the block, you know, from my area too. You're gonna hear about them. Everybody does their own thing, and I salute everybody from my area who doing their thing, whether it's music or whatever you're doing in your life. As long as you know you happy with it and you productive and you trying to be the best at it. I got mad love for everybody from 66. From all the way from 1100 all the way to damn CVS. I love y'all, like for real. They know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Like, and shout out to Prospect. He's the one that originally put me on, like to you. Like
I met She when I was like 15.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Like that feature, like I still to this day, that's one of my favorite joints. Like that's one of my favorite joints. Like for real.
Brought the hood out.
Exactly. Y'all definitely
brought
did.
The members out.
Y'all definitely did.
I feel guys.
Like, is there like with your clothes, like with Cairo Casanova, like you said that you did the logo, like it originated, like you did it in Philly. Like, why did you choose the pyramid as your symbol?
Well, my grandma is buried in Egypt, so you know that's the closest thing to me. And the pyramid, this is how I made it. The pyramid is her, and this is a snake's tail. And the original logo that I sketched is like this new snake logo. You know you're getting the exclusive drip, but this is the new 2021 logo. So you know this is something that I had originally sketched, and I had one of my friends redraw it. But the purpose of the snake and the pyramid is to one. It's a lot of snakes in Egypt, but the purpose was to just show like the bound between us.
Okay.
You know, because if a snake is holding something, it's holding it tightly. Yeah. And that's how I feel. Like I'm just holding on to her tight.
That's tight.
And I'm the microphone. Yeah. And I'm holding on to her. And she's the pyramid, and we together. And every time we come together, I just feel her. Like every time I lose somebody, their energy becomes part of me. And that's why I rep everybody I lost. Yo, R.I.P. Big Justin, R.I.P. Coriel, R.I.P. Johnny Hash, R.I.P. James, R.I.P. Yo, I don't want to forget nobody. R.I.P. my grandma, R.I.P. my grandpa. I don't want to forget nobody. Everybody who's inspired me to do this. I don't want to forget nobody though. I don't want to leave nobody out. But you know, R.I.P. all the guys. Everybody who you know who was in my life and you know left early. I'm still carrying you with me. So, you know, that's why we at the point that we at, and we're going to continue to bring love and positivity with all that we do as well. And when you listen to the first record, Light and Mind Say Their Names, it's the record that is the most relevant with my cover. And you know, I like to make other types of music. Like another one of my favorite songs on the album is Shoot My Shot. And it's an island type of vibe, but it's fun. And I love it. I love the island vibes. I've been to a lot of islands, all the whole Caribbean. So that music has here goes the word inspiration again. Has inspired me. I've been to St. Thomas, St. Lucia, Curacao, Costa Rica, Panama, Aruba, Puerto Rico, Grand Cayman. I've been to a lot of different islands. So going there and experiencing their music has really, you know, throughout my childhood and all the trips that I went on with my family and all that, has really inspired me to, you know, to be great and to have an ear for other countries' music and how they deliver. So, you know, I've always been real inspired by the islands. I have a real love for them. I actually got to go check out Jamaica. I heard it's vibes and it's love.
I heard Jamaica's fire too.
I see a little Jamaican thing,
I heard Jamaica is fire, like for real.
Y'all like the Jamaican vibes, make sure you listen to go stream SIXA and go stream I Don't Know What Happened and go stream Shoot My Shot right now. We got some little island vibes for the summer for you, baby.
Hey, everybody go stream SIXA. It's everywhere on all platforms. Like that's
all
so
platforms,
exciting.
man.
Like that's so exciting. Like I am so proud of you. Like from the projects and mixtapes, like to this album. Like I know that you worked hard. Like I know that you've been through like a bunch of different situations. Like and just to get now to here to this album, like
in life, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful like DJ Khaled. That's how I feel. I feel like that. I'm grateful. I'm truly grateful. Sometimes I be mid song and I be like, come on, God, because I know God with me. I know God with me through this. I know, because I just know. You know, when you just know, you know. Sometimes I don't know where the lyrics and the things that I'm saying, I don't really know sometimes where it's coming from. Is just coming from within. But I just say what's there for me to say, and I try to rep everybody when I make something big. I want to rep you all. Like I love you all.
Like I know that you put your heart in this, like, and that's what it's about. Like you put your heart in your music, you put your heart in your work, like you put your heart in your craft, like you're so creative. So it's like everything that you're doing is just like like it's you giving yourself fully. And I feel like as not even just as an artist, but as humans, like you give yourself fully into something, like it's gonna come out the best version. It's gonna come out the best version. Stop. Like for real, like So
Real Lotus Roll rapper, no lemon pepper, with some certified steppers. Watch when Brody catch ya. Yeah, you said this shit was over till I up and left ya. Yeah, nice for the record. Wish I never met ya. I leave mines on road, bring the coffin, not the stretcher. Shawty playing hard to get. Huh. Know that I'ma get ya. Niggas pulling stunts, do whatever to impress ya. They just trying to get the KDO hard to make their way in there finesse ya. Yeah, cause niggas take forever just to write their rhymes. And I won't say you forever, but I make you mines. I still can't believe what you did. I thought I put my all in you. I should have put my all in music. Cause I've been going through shit. I'm trying not to lose it. It's like I said things and you ain't even respect it. Real Lotus Road legends don't like you gonna respect it. You let one thing slide and niggas think it's electric. On my motherfucking way swinging, I thought we was connected. You was supposed to be mine forever. Throwing up the pyramid like Rockefeller. Bitch, this ain't The Rock. This Cairo Casanova. Yeah, shawty ain't think it's real. You know I had to show you. I wasn't made to be dead in jail. And look at where I come from. It's like I made it through hell. And I know you've been hurt before. It ain't hard to tell. And if you bring a name up now, it won't ring a bell. And she know that's her song, but she never heard it. And everything you put me through, I swear, made me nervous. Got me out here on the freeway and my thoughts, it got me swerving. I thought we had a bridge until you took it, then you burned it. Yeah, it's like we build and then destroy. I've been locked in on the album, ain't no parties like McCoy. I pulled up in that what's the name, don't even remember what's the name. I'm coming off the top, I make it pop just like it's what's the name. And she was toxic and I'm never going back to that. And in the streets there ain't no love, I'm just now grasping that. Yeah, I get why you cheated, I just laugh at that. But I cheated back, so I ain't mad at that. Yeah, I guess we all have our times to get it even. Yeah, because I was writing rhymes watching Even Stevens. That's when I knew I was headed for greatness. Yeah, Black Lives Matter, nigga, fuck a racist. This that CC, but I DC, have a dream, I chase it. Grandma told me don't stop, praise God and you'll make it. I'm finally getting back to when I was that kid in the basement. I lost my grandpop, I still wear his chains and his bracelets. Yeah, and that's facts. And you don't gotta ask, shorty, you know where we at. You know I'm the one, put the 6 right on the map. And you know I'm the one, put the 6 right on my back. You know I'm the one, load this road right on the map. You know I'm the one, load this road right on my back. And that's a fact. Everything I tried to stop ended up happening. I've been singing on tracks for women. It's time to rap again. Made it my mission just to see it through. Just because you said it, that don't mean it's true. Just because I showed emotion, that don't mean I cared. And just because I said forever don't mean I'm always there. Yeah, this time around, I'm trying to paint the picture. Grandma had to sit me down to make me read the scripture. My dog is going through some things, but he don't need prescriptions. And ever since I lost my dog, I swear shit been different. I swear it's like I'm always talking, you never listen. And I'm just reminiscing. Sirens in the distance. Every winter out to Cali, see my mom for Christmas. I'm leaving paradise to go back home to the trenches. I know it's things I did, but you'll never get it. I know it's things I did, but you'll never... Deep when I'm writing, this my only escape. Yeah, Picasso with the flows, born to create. Yeah, I wasn't born for you to misinterpret, and everything that lurks below gonna hit the surface. Make sure you somehow talk to God, somehow serve your purpose. Cause I always seen the light in my darkest moments. I know we ain't forever, we just for the moment. A lot of shit I did, my mama wouldn't condone it. They gonna hear your flows and they gonna try to clone it. I still get inspiration from all them nights we were stuck in the trap. Leroy told me move forward in life, but I keep looking back. Orlando Magic with the flows, always got tricks in my head, always got tricks on my sleeve. Coming from my side, but they don't make it, never thought I would leave. Lost the ones I love, never had time to properly grieve. Way these women screaming, niggas shoulda knew poetry back. Would have thought Jodeci back. I put Lotus Road on the map. This my victory lap. When my grandma died, I cried. I feel like my whole world collapsed. Put my life in my raps. Put my life in these poems. Put my life in these songs. All my life, put that on. Before I lost my grandma, I always knew I was destined to be. Learned a lot from you, but then I had to learn the rest from the streets. Before the accident in Cairo, lost you, resting in peace. I just want to leave here and be right wherever you are. I just want to make it. Pull up Rafe, now you under the stars. You taught me how to write poems. This only time it was hard. Baby, I'm a 6. I pull up and I shoot like the gods.
Po, TJ the Poet, here live on Drawlin. Just read it down for y'all real quick.
Just having fun tonight, man. I wish I had somebody here to pass me the light, man.
Yo,
they passed the torch and it never went out.
You feel me?
They passed the torch and it never went out. That's why the cover on fire. They passed the torch and it never went out. 6600 Lotus Road, man. Shout out Atwood Road, Malvern, nigga.
Yo, like, do y'all hear him? Like, he doing this thing, you know. Damn. Like, and it's just, I mean, like, just to see your growth, like, throughout, like, everything, like, so.
I love where I'm from.
For real.
I love it. I love where I'm from because it got me to where I'm at. I grind it. Nobody handed nothing out to me. And I'm willing to hand out to others. I want to hand something back to someone else. I do. I want to do that. I want to help everybody else. That's why I'm going hard, because I want to help. This ain't about rap beef or corny little bullshit, you know, little back and forth with niggas and shit. This ain't about that. Right. I'm here on some positive shit. I was put here to rep me, rep what I love, rep where I'm from, and rep what I do. And that's what I'm doing. Shout out all the guys, RP, all the guys. This for my family, this for my friends, this for the SIX. Man, I moved to the SIX when I was 6 in 2004. Like, it's meant to be. I got tricks in my hat and I got tricks up my sleeve. We here.
For real.
I'm Jedi with the flows, man. It's Po Lambeau.
Yo. So where can they follow you for the new people that's going to see this interview?
Man, you can follow me on Instagram right now, Po Lambeau. Po like poetry. Polambeau. Lambeau like a Lambo leap when the Packers score a touchdown, because that's how I feel when I make a song or when I have a moment like this. It's like a poetry celebration. That's what brought us all here tonight, is to celebrate poetry. And that's who I am. I'm Po Lambeau. Every time I could be a quarterback and throw a pass to myself. That's how I'm feeling. I'm throwing the ball and I'm running 50 yards and I'm catching it and I'm scoring and I'm hopping in the crowd, just like how they do at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's me. Every time it's us. We're celebrating. This is a celebration.
Yes.
We're not grieving the guys no more. He's there forever. He's on the cover forever. He's there. He's there forever.
Yes.
He's there forever. It's a poetry celebration. It's definitely a celebration. Happy 6/6.
Yeah.
You know,
so everybody go support Po, go support SIXA everywhere. Streaming
it's my
on
debut album.
Debut, baby. Like debut.
My debut album.
Like, and
it feels great and it feels amazing.
Definitely. Like, I'm happy for you, you know, like, because I've been, you know, like with the post, like I've been seeing your posts, like it's been a countdown, you know, like in Cairo Casanova, where can they go cop Cairo Casanova?
Man, shop Cairo Casanova, Cairo-Casanova.com, and follow Cairo Casanova Instagram, Cairo.Casanova on Instagram.
And
we got another fashion show coming.
Yeah.
Some pieces they could look for. Yo, I got all new drip coming at the end of this month. I'm having my second fashion show in Los Angeles, you know. And next, something else that's really cool that I'm working on is I'm doing a fashion tour. So I'm gonna be coming to other cities and bringing the fashion show to your city. So I'm definitely looking for models in all major cities in America right now, because I'm definitely hosting a Cairo Casanova fashion tour, and that is on the way. I'm just building up in Los Angeles, and I'm definitely looking at Detroit right now as one of the, you know, as a city that I'm possibly going to, and I'm looking to make some more connections in New York so we can get out there. And, you know, I would love to come home and bring one home for the city one time, you know?
For sure. Like, that's gonna be fire. So again, in your city, like wherever you at, make sure you link with Po. Especially if you're a model, make sure you link with Po so you could get up with the Cairo Casanova, support his whole brand, support the mission, you know, like, cause he out here, he grinding for real.
And if you know, and I'm looking to donate to you know, children in the hoods as well, in the hoods of America as well, you know, because they forgotten about. So, you know, if anybody out there who's watching this, if you know any kids who are in need of clothing, that is something that I do provide. And, you know, having a fresh sweatsuit or a fresh couple pairs of shirts, you know, is definitely, you know, boost self-esteem and boost self-confidence, and is definitely a step in the right direction for children who don't have proper clothing or clothing that fits them. So I'm definitely looking to donate to children who don't have adequate clothing, because I know that there's a lot of impoverished kids out here. And, you know, I got backpacks and all that. You know, I'm just coming back to school drip. I want the kids to go back to school confident. So, you know, if you know anybody in need, I will donate, and I'll be sending it personally myself.
That's so tight. That's so what's up. Like, looking out for the kids is so important. Like, and of course, if there's any way, you know, that we can help, like, here's what it is. Like, so I'm so happy to have you on Drawlin World. You know, like,
I'm happy to be here, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing.
Like,
I got a song on my album, and it's crazy to say my album, but it's one of my favorite. I'm sorry for stuttering. It's one of my favorite songs. It's called Toxic Signs, and the first verse I freestyled it, and I was sitting here with another artist, Jet 2. I was sitting with him, and usually I don't record with other people, but everybody go stream Jet 2 because that's his art name as an artist, JET number 2, Jet 2, because lyrically he's off, like he's crazy. So whenever he steps into the space, I make sure I'm coming with the illest, most masterful shit. So
right,
because I don't, so I'm always making sure I'm coming on my bully, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I gotta get right, gotta tighten my hoodie up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So he came through and I turned on that beat, and I was like, shorty drive a tourist, but she not a tourist. When I'm out LA, I feel like a tourist. Then I paused it and I was like, bro, that shit hot. And I kept going. And then I just end up making a song about toxic signs of females that I've dealt with in the past. And that record is called Toxic Signs, and it's my single. So yeah.
Now, speaking of toxic, what advice would you have for somebody that may be in a toxic relationship right now?
Yo, get out and go pursue your dreams. Whatever's meant for you is meant for you. Whatever is not meant for you will escape you.
Right.
If you ignore it. But if you allow it to live with you, then it's going to live there.
Right.
But if you move it, or you move yourself and you remove yourself, and that's what I did. I removed myself from people who I believe didn't have my best interests. I definitely got into a greater space creatively, and I'm just super grateful for that. I can't explain how grateful I am to be in the space that I'm in, because I'm hungry for more. Lyrically, I'm in a whole nother zone creatively. I'm just loving the space that I'm in, and I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I have a song on the album called "Are You Ready?" Are you ready to take off to the stars? Are you ready to take off in this?
Yo, like the album definitely is gonna go crazy. I already know it's gonna do numbers. Like just from everybody awaiting the project. Like I feel like your supporters have been waiting for this album. Like, and I think you're definitely gonna give them exactly what they've been waiting for.
I want to give you all what you need every single time. This is no microwave rap. This is no cap. This is all bar for bar. I just hopped on here and freestyle for 10 minutes. If you put both them freestyles together, like I'm giving you bars. I just rapped for 10 minutes of this interview.
Yeah.
I'm giving bars, poetry back and never die. Even when I die, I left it with y'all. It's here forever.
SIXA. Go stream it everywhere right
You can
now.
stream SIXA on Apple Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio. You can stream it wherever you can stream music and sign in your account and stream it. Yo, type in Po Lambeau, SIXA.
Yo, it's everywhere. Just like the poetry is everywhere.
And hopefully we can get that SIXA Deluxe out.
Yeah.
Get y'all a couple more records. So we're going here, we about to roll out these visuals and things, we're gonna give y'all I'm just gonna put my best foot forward and give you what I know you as supporters deserve. Because you supported me this far and you continue to support me, and I appreciate and I love. Thank you.
So have you started filming anything yet?
No, but it's all about to unfold.
Okay. Yeah.
Visuals roll out next month, but this month we're gonna be promoting the show, promoting the brand, promoting the music, and we're gonna be just heavy on promoting the music and getting on TikTok, and this is our first time on our platform, so we just gotta get those songs and those right, in those playlists and get them to where people are, hearing these records. So because we got some records that I believe everybody should hear. It's a record for everybody, and this is if it had major promotion behind it, it would be an album that, this is a double platinum album to me.
Yo.
It's a diamond album to me.
It's just wild just that you say like all platforms. Like it's also the people have no excuse at all not to stream SIXA, like because it's everywhere.
Oh, now, man. Everywhere. I feel like it's so premature, but it's here and it's time and it's ready. And as an artist, I'm always going to deliver. I'm always going to deliver every single time. Every single time I feel like, yo, did I outdo myself? And when I released Sunflowers, I was like, how am I gonna like outdo Sunflowers? And then I was like, I'm gonna start working on SIXA, man. Yeah, and that's me, post SIXA.
Yes, and speaking of SIXA, I know like with the whole 76ers, but you're also a huge Eagles fan.
Yeah.
So
and the Phillies and the Flyers. I got Phillies, Eagles, Sixers, Flyers jerseys in here. I'm going crazy.
So he's a big Philly sports team,
Philly, everything. Villanova, Temple, St. Joe's. I'm with whoever. I rep whoever Philly and whoever. I don't care.
At the Eagles Super Bowl parade.
Drexel, shout out Drexel.
In the middle of all the celebration, Po is right there. You feel me? Like so.
I was standing on the trash can next to a free Meek sign. We was going crazy. I was down on you know where the Domino at on 15th. What's the name? Across from the Independence Hall. I'm right there. I'm right by the Domino. Niggas on top. I'm on top of the trash can. Like, let's go right in front of the Jumbotron. I'm like, let's get it.
Yo,
Philly in this bitch. Yo. Yeah.
So you obviously can see no matter where he at, it's Philly representing.
Yeah, it's Philly till I, you know.
All the time.
PHILLY.
Hey.
You know,
so,
man.
Again, go stream SIXA. Shout out to
Stream
Po.
SIXA, man. SIXA out now, man.
Yo.
Shout out Drawlin World. You know, we here, man. Real SIXA, man. Real SIXA, man. This Po Lambeau. RP all the guys, man. Stream SIXA on all platforms right now. Stream SIXA right now. Stream SIXA.
Yes, go stream SIXA right now. Official. It's Shayna Sherie. It's Po. We live right now on drawlinworld.com. SIXA is officially everywhere. Go stream the album.
Let's go, man.